Greetings, brave traveler, and as always, I hope you're having a fan-frickin-tastic day. Today we're going to take a look at the fight Solarian in Tempest Keep. You know, the first void elf in all of the ridiculousness that became WoW lore. Really, he was a mage, channeled the power of the void. Yeah, anyways, doesn't really matter. This fight is relatively tank and spank, with a little buff, debuff action that we have to worry about, but nothing serious. There is a little bit of nuance when it comes to dealing with the ads, but we'll go over that in just a second. If this video helps you at all, please make sure you hit the subscribe button before you go to keep up with this series, as our next two videos are going to be on Lady Vash and Kale Thos. But without further ado, let's get right into it.
Energy. Power. My people are addicted to it. A dependence made manifest after the Sunwell was destroyed. Welcome to the future. Do not get too comfortable. My demise accomplishes nothing! The Master will have you! You will drown in your own blood! The world shall burn! Ah!
Okay, so getting right into it. This fight, again, is a basically single target tank and spank. So we start here. You can see our smoke bombs going out for positioning. Ogle loves using them. I just wish he never used the white one because it's so boring. We get into position. We're all stacked up. Our arcane resist tanks are sitting on the left side there, stacking up for the debuff. And otherwise, we just pump here, we lust, we pop our cooldowns, we do all the fun things. So biggest thing to watch out for is arcane missiles. And you'll see a little later how scary arcane missiles can be. But the biggest thing I would recommend is having your health stones on a hotkey here. I make the mistake of not doing that. And I get very, very close to death, which you will see soon. Anyways, first ad phase comes up. So biggest tip for ad phase as an Elemental Shaman is to position yourself to where every mob is getting kind of hit, but then dropping your Fire Nova totem about 3 seconds into the ad spawns to get all of them hit and get as much damage out of it as possible. In that spot specifically, I kind of messed it up, but the next one I'll show you a little bit better. Anyways, arcane missiles, watch out for them. If you get the debuff, bring it over to the tanks. Super easy, right? Otherwise, basic tank and spank fight. Not a whole lot to really get excited for on Solarian, but we are killing the lore's first void elf, so hype. Anyways, I wanted to also take this opportunity while we're kind of looking at things to talk about what's coming next. So Lady Vash is going to be the next video we put out. And then immediately afterwards, we're going to be putting out KT's PoV. And these are the pre-nerf versions. So keep that in mind when you're watching them. And I will also kind of compare them while I'm going through the footage to talk about what the nerfs are going to look like so you know what to expect. And also how to work differently within those nerfs. So I will likely repost POVs after the nerf just so you can see what I've changed for the fight, but I'm going to talk about them in the pre-nerf version video. So ads come out and now I drop my totem. Okay. Just like that. That's it. Make sure you get that Fire Nova in. Chain Lightning, you can drop a Magma. You'll get about the value of a Chain Lightning from just your Magma totem right after your Fire Nova if you time it correctly. And there it was timed correctly to where I got that value. Totem of Wrath is not really important there. The 3% crit is fine, but the ads are going to die so fast that it's not really that relevant. So immediately nuke down the priests, as you just saw. We kind of made them disappear pretty quickly. And now we're just waiting to hopefully not get arcane missiled and also not get the debuff so we don't have to walk over because we're lazy shamans. So I hope you're enjoying the crits because it's like my favorite thing about being an Elemental Shaman is watching all the crits fly on screen. As well as the full resist. LOL. So right there, you just saw it. I got arcane missiled and I looked in my bag for my Hellstone. Don't do that. Put it on a hotkey for this fight, especially. Like, there are other fights I'd recommend it to, but this fight especially, because that arcane missiles will kill you without any healing whatsoever. So, we were hoping to beat the void phase, or get to the void phase before the ad spawns. We didn't. We were very close though, but we go back into another ad phase. Just quick AoE, blow them up, get them out of the way. GG. Beyond that, Wrath of the Lich King videos, I'll be starting with the Shaman class changes. So all of the changes for Elemental, Enhancement, and Restoration will be my first video on Wrath of the Lich King. So I've done quite a lot of work on that already, getting that prepared for you guys. So it'll be Shaman changes in Wrath of the Lich King, and then after that, I'll likely focus on all of the hybrids. So all the class changes will be a big one. If you think that's something that you're interested in, go ahead and make sure you, keep up with my videos. But the rest of this fight is relatively boring, and I don't have any further news for you, so I'm going to go ahead and fast forward to the end, and then I will speak with you again shortly. Alright folks, what you just saw was us coaching ourselves on how to be a better Elemental Shaman on the Solarian fight in Tempest Keep. If any of that was useful to you or entertaining at all, please again hit the subscribe button to keep up with the series. Also smash that like button for me, because you know how it helps the algorithm and all. I'm sure you've heard plenty of YouTubers say that before. And in our next video, we'll be looking at the Lady Vash fight, and very soon to come, we'll be having a bunch of Wrath of the Lich King content coming out. I'm going to start with the Shamans because that's my home base. That's what I love. But I will be also covering all of the other classes and specializations in the game and all of the changes that they go through and the DPS rotations for all the DPS classes. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching, folks. Until next time, farewell.